All right, guys, let's walk through one of the more famous cabins on my lot. This is the one we call the Big Bertha 3.0. Let's do a walkthrough. First things first, let's start on the outside and I'll take you inside. Let's get you some dimensions here. So, beautiful day out here. It's hot as you know what, but it's absolutely beautiful. So, I'm in Indiana, Scottsburg, Indiana. And this is the Big Bertha 3.0. Dimensions of this cabin is 14 by 46 on the first floor. And then, of course, you got to multiply that by 2 because it is a story and a half, as you can see over here. It's a story and a half cabin. You got 2 bedrooms up on the lofted area. And then the porch is a 6-foot by 46-foot front covered porch. Okay. So you got just shy of 1,100 square foot of livable space in this cabin. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. So you got 2 lofted bedrooms up on the second floor. And then downstairs, you have a full bedroom with its own bathroom ensuite downstairs off the living room. Okay. So like I said, you can't really appreciate the size of this porch until you actually look at it from this angle. Look at that. It's absolutely massive. Again, 6 foot wide by 46 foot long porch. Beautiful, right? And again, this is what it looks like from the side here. I gotta scoot back here so you can see it in widescreen in all its glory. And we got that kind of reddish brown D-log siding. There goes my phone. And over here on the back side, you can see we got the back door is in the central part of the cabin, and we can do a matching front porch to match the back porch if you want to do that as well. So you do have the option. It's an upgrade, of course, to put a back porch on this that matches the front porch. I kind of like that look a lot because it kind of balances out the cabin, in my opinion. And then, of course, you got the dormers up on the second floor, which you can see over here. We got 2 dormers up there. We can do them with or without the dormers. And then you can also put a 3rd dormer in between the 2 dormers up there on the second floor. And that's an upgrade if you want to do that. Which I like that idea because when you go up on the second floor, you'll see in a second when I go up there, where that spot is in the middle is a little bit dark. But if you had a dormer up there, it wouldn't be as dark up there. So I showed you the left side. I've shown you the front of it. Let me show you the right side of it. And then we're gonna take you guys inside and show you what it looks like on the inside. Holy guacamole, it's a hot day today, guys. It is hot, hot. Of course, the sun is gonna be in my face on this side, ain't it? Yep. But that's okay. So this is what it looks like on this side. And now we will take you guys inside the cabin, okay? So again, looking from here, you can see once again how big the porch is. 6 foot by 46 foot. Let's take you in the cabin here. Before we do, I do want you to take note of the windows. Again, we got the white windows on this, and then the white front door. But again, these are all options and aesthetics, right? So you can pick different color windows and doors. Black is obviously really popular. We also have, these are vinyl double pane windows, by the way, easy clean windows. You also have your electrical outlets, 2 on this side to the right of the front door. And then you have 2 on the left side of the front door. There's 1 and there's 2. And again, On the D-log siding, like you see here, this is knotty pine. You can go ahead and change the stain color of it, or let's say, for example, you don't want to do the knotty pine and you want to do the board and batten metal siding. We can do that. We can do lap siding. We can do hardy board. A lot of our customers are getting older. See how we got that board and batten black siding on it? We can do that, different colors if you want to do metal instead of wood. So a lot of our customers are getting older and they're like, hey, you know, I've always dreamed of having a cabin and I want the tongue and groove pine on the inside, but I want no maintenance or low maintenance on the outside of that thing. So I want to go with metal, lap siding, hardy board, or something like that. So keep in mind, all these aesthetic are options that you can pick when you design your cabin. You can make it look more Scandinavian like that, or more rustic like this. Again, the options are yours, okay? So let's take you inside. So when you walk into the cabin here, you walk into the cabin, first thing you'll see straight ahead is that goes to your back door, okay? And this is your living room area over here. This is your living room. And then over here is your steps to go up to the second floor. You got this window here where you can put like a little dining room nook. And then this beautiful galley kitchen here, which comes just the way you see it. Okay, everything is electric, not propane. It's electric Whirlpool stove. You got your General Electric Whirlpool microwave, 4-burner stove. You got your hot point dishwasher, and then you got your refrigerator, hot point refrigerator over there, which that's one of the smaller refrigerators, but the space is big enough to accommodate a regulation size refrigerator if you want. You got the window there at the end to allow all that natural light to come into it. Again, we got the dark floors, which I really like, and then the light walls to kind of make it feel open and airy in the cabin and give it some more space. You got the slow close cabinets, knotty pine, Amish built, and big old countertop. You got your little sink here, which of course we can make that bigger. Again, some people want a double, some people want a big old farm sink. All these are options that you can choose when you order your cabin. Okay, guys, so keep that in mind. You are not limited to what you see here. This is just a model on my lot. You'll also notice there's a door here for where your pantry is going to go. Put you a bunch of shelves there and load that up with all your kitchen goodies. And again, over here, you see we got one of these smaller refrigerators, but it's big enough to handle a big one. Again, with this just being a model, we didn't fully outfit it. Moving on. Okay, so let me just show you one more shot real quick of that beautiful galley kitchen. One of the things you'll notice too in this galley kitchen is instead of doing the tongue and groove knotty pine backsplash on the walls, we did all white walls on the back of the kitchen and where the little dining room table is going to be, and we did a white wall over here on this living room wall. Now, why would we do that? Well, we did that because inevitably every once in a while someone will call and say, hey, I love all that tongue and groove pine y'all got, but that's way too much wood for me. Can you break that up a little bit? Can you do some white walls or different color, pastel colors, or whatever the case may be? So we wanted to show you guys, if you want to do smooth colors, we can do it with the birch plywood like what you see here, or if you want to do all tongue and groove knotty pine, we can do that, or we can do a combination of both. Okay, so we just did that to show you all that you do have options. See, we even got the ceiling with all the LED lights. We even got that with the tongue and groove pine. So again, we could do it any way you want, guys. One of the things I want y'all to take note of too when I walk through this cabin is the ceilings kind of look low when I walk through them because I'm a tall fella. Guys, I'm almost 6'7". I'm 6'6". 6'7". I'm 6'6". So when I walk through these cabins, these ceilings kind of look low, but they're not. I'm just irregularly tall. I'm Mr. Too Tall. I'm a tall cowboy. So keep that in mind. when I'm walking through these cabins that the ceilings ain't as low as what they look like on video. I'm just tall as you know what, okay? So the wood burning stove, everybody asks about them. We do sell wood burning stoves. This particular stove is not included in the purchase of your cabin, but we do have a promotion going on right now where you do get a smaller wood burning stove, and it's got a little cook stove on it for free. As long as you mention this video, we'll include a free wood burning stove when you purchase one of these Big Bertha cabins. Okay, so that's another promotion we got going on right now. Downstairs, there's a window here, okay, on this wall. And then downstairs, let me do the grand entrance here. You got this cool knotty pine door that goes to your downstairs bedroom. Now, with the Big Bertha 1.0 and 2.0, with the 1.0 Big Bertha, we don't have a bedroom downstairs. The 2.0 does. But what the 2.0 doesn't have that this 3.0 has is, you ready for it? Watch this. You got your downstairs bedroom and your own master bathroom in your master bedroom. How convenient is that? So that's why this one's the 3.0, because this one comes fully wired and plumbed, and you got a downstairs bedroom with its own master bathroom, bathroom cabinets. There's your electrical switches. Everything is ready to roll. As you can see, everything is ready to roll in this one right here like you see it. It's plug and play. We can put a tub in here if you prefer, or we can leave it like how you see it here. Again, a lot of our customers are older and they like this setup, whereas you got a walk-in shower, because with them tubs, they can get pretty dangerous trying to get in and out of the tub. You got bad knees, bad joints, bad backs. That can be tricky, but with this, you can walk right in. You even got the little chair there where you can sit down, wash your toes and not fall over. Or for the ladies, y'all can sit down, shave your legs and not fall over, right? So very convenient, okay? But again, if a tub is a non-negotiable for you, we can put one in for you, or we can do a walk-in shower.